Hey guys, name's Fisk and welcome back to another redstone video. Today I am showing you my riddle machine. Now how this thing works is you press this button and you get a riddle from this dropper right here. Then you have approximately a minute to rename a piece of paper into what the answer is, and the answer can be whatever you want it to be, and you can use whatever riddle you want. For my example riddle, the answer is candle. Now, how you would want other people to do this is just press the button first, and then you get the riddle. I'm tall when I'm young, and I'm short when I'm old. What am I? Obviously, the answer is candle. So then I put this in here, and then press this button, and then since I got the riddle correct, I get a prize, which is a shulker box. Now, you can set the prizes to be whatever you want. You can set the riddles to be whatever you want. You can set the answers to those riddles to be whatever you want. It's basically a whatever you want situation. Alright, so yeah, we're going to strip the wall and floor down, and I'll show you the redstone behind this thing. Alright, here's all the redstone, and as you can see, it's a bit more complicated than my last design, my last design was actually pretty dang simple. But yeah, this contraption uses a few different mechanics. First off, it uses a hopper timer, so that whenever all the items from this hopper go into this hopper, this redstone block will be pushed from here. Whenever you press the button, the redstone block gets pushed here in the first place. Then once all the items run from this hopper to this hopper, this comparator will turn off, which will turn on this redstone torch, causing the redstone block to be pushed from this position over to here. Also activates this T flip-flop, so the observer gets pushed here, and then that gives out one tick pulse to this sticky piston, which then spits out the redstone block to right here, which then activates this repeater, causing this repeater to lock. Now, locking a repeater, in case you don't know what that means, since it's kind of a niche mechanic, is basically whenever a repeater is locked, it stays in that state no matter what. So if this repeater is locked in the on state, even if I were to remove this redstone wire, let me just show you. Even if I remove this redstone wire, the repeater stays on. And if it were locked and the repeater was off, even if I added power to it, it would stay off. It's actually a really neat mechanic, and I'm surprised it's not used in many redstone contraptions. Although then again, that's because, well, it's not. Honestly, it's not very useful unless it's in very neat situations like this. So then what if you get the answer right? Well, if you get the answer right, then well, first off, you have to do it before the hopper timer runs out, i.e. all these items go into here. If you get it right, then this item filter will detect that and cause this comparator to give out a total strength of 2, which will turn on this redstone torch, allowing that item to go through, but also turning off this redstone line, causing this redstone lamp to blink real quick. And then it also causes this line to turn off, causing this dispenser to be unpowered, and then this line quickly turns on again, causing this dispenser to be powered, giving out an item. Now you can set the item to whatever you want. It doesn't have to be shulker boxes. It can be diamonds or iron or just anything like that. So yeah, that's how the whole thing works, and I should probably show you guys how to build this thing. Alright, you want to get things started with this sort of setup right here. So that's a 3x3 area with a slab in the middle and a dropper facing upwards into that slab with this block on top. Now you want to go ahead and get things started with a dropper here and another dropper facing outwards just like this. One thing you shouldn't forget is a ladder on this dropper, so that way people can't just get the riddle from the dropper without actually pressing the button. Now once that's done, you want to go ahead and get a hopper, put it facing downwards into a chest. And now that hopper, whenever it is powered, will keep the items in here, and this will basically be your item filter system. So you want to go ahead and take a comparator out from that hopper, 2 blocks and 2 pieces of redstone dust, running into a redstone torch. The block out like that, blocks just like this, and then redstone dust here. And I really haven't found a difference whether you use redstone dust or repeater. I just like using repeaters because, well, I just think it looks better. Although this will probably work if you just use redstone dust as well. Now, in order to get the actual filtration system going, you want to put 5 items into this slot right here, as well as these 2 slots, and then 6 into the last slot right here. This could be any item you want. I would recommend you rename them as well. And then one item of the answer right there. And then before you forget to do anything, go ahead and put your buttons right alongside these droppers right here, and make sure to fill this dropper with your riddle. Alright, once you're done with that, you want to go ahead and put a piston on behind this block right here, facing outwards, with a block of redstone on its face, hoppers running into each other just like this. Whoops, did I accidentally destroy something? I think it was just an iron block. We're good. Okay. Alright, sorry about that. Alright. And so what this will do is this creates your hopper timer. Now for my demonstration, I put 2.5 stacks of items in here, which equates to about a minute. Although you can go up to a max of like 2 minutes 8 seconds if you put all 5 stacks in here. Now once you do that, you want to put a piston facing just like that, facing towards the redstone block just like that, with a comparator output from this hopper right here, running into a redstone facing outwards. You want to put redstone dust here. That was a jumble of words, my bad. Then you want to put 2 repeaters here. This one on 4 ticks, and this one on 1 tick. Block up like this with a redstone torch, and then have a block out like this, and then a block up, and then another block out, and then a block here with redstone dust on top of all of those. Alright, now once that's done, you want to go ahead and place a block right here. Forgot the words for a second. With a piece of redstone dust there, with a sticky piston facing outwards with an observer on its face. 2 blocks out like that with a sticky piston on that second block, the redstone block on its face right there. And then you'll want 4 blocks out just like this. It actually needs to be out here, with a repeater running out just like this. This will go ahead and be the repeater that locks this repeater that'll be running this way if the player fails to get the riddle correct in time. Believe it or not, guys, we are almost done. So you want to go ahead and place a block out like this, zigzag formation just like that, 2 pieces of redstone dust there with a repeater facing out just like that. Then you want to go ahead and place 2 blocks up just like that. Piece of redstone dust there, block there. Make sure to plug a block here, otherwise these 2 pieces of redstone dust will interact with one another. Place a piece of redstone dust right there, and then place your redstone lamp right here, which will then power that redstone lamp. Then you want to go ahead and just build down just like this, and then just place pieces of redstone dust all the way to the dropper. And believe it or not, that is everything. So that is the riddle machine in Minecraft. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you want more. I upload daily. I say that all the time. That's because I do. Thanks guys for watching. I will see you all next time.